I was looking back at some of my older vlogs and I miss the vlogs where I was just seated in front of my college dorm window with the light just shining on. I had so much junk in the background. Oh my gosh, as I was talking about minimalism, it's really funny to think about that. But I just miss those types of videos. And then it dawned on me that I have this giant window in our bedroom and I never thought to put the camera by it to get some natural lighting. So right now it's snowing outside a lot. My husband's out plowing. That's what he does for his job in winter. So I thought today I'd do the sit down vlog and talk about why I'm not doing a no spend year. Now the reason why I'm talking about this is because I was thinking about doing a no spend year and then it was like, but what if I need clothes? What if I need some of this stuff? We have a written budget and we have different categories for that budget. I was like, well, I can probably get away with like 5 clothing items for the year. And then yesterday, as I was going through ThredUp, which is this online resale store and consignment shop, there were a lot of good finds to help replenish my closet. You see, I've downsized a lot, and in doing so, I've learned a lot about what I like to wear at work, what I like to wear at home, different pieces that are missing from my wardrobe, and it's kind of nice to have the opportunity to refill that. I think about the channels and the people who do no spend years, and I think they're fantastic. It's a great way to save money. It's a great way to take away unnecessary purchases. But at the same time, for me, it almost brought on guilt the second that I thought of the idea. I thought of all the different ways I would fail myself in that goal. And then I realized that that really shouldn't be the purpose of a no spend year. Instead, it would be much more purposeful to have a thoughtful way to spend my money and what I was buying. I mean, you already saw my Lush haul for my birthday, which is something I don't normally do. I am such a guilty spender, meaning that I will take hours looking at what I'm going to purchase and then second guess it, put it back, convince myself I don't need it, and then I won't buy it. What's great about my husband is that he's really thoughtful and helps to balance me and will give me reasons why it is a good purchase or something else that I could do instead of that purchase. And he just really helps me think about, is it something I need? Is it something that will help me? Or is it more of like a foolish purchase? I think that's really refreshing to me because it almost gives me permission to spend it. Not that I need that permission, but that it makes me feel better and more confident in my choices. So I was thinking about that as I was going through ThredUp and finding different clothes. I found, I think, 8 items maybe to try on. There were 2 brands that I really like. Lauren Conrad, I know the size of those and I know what fits me really well in that brand. And then Cable and Gauge, which is another brand that you can find at TJ Maxx, but they don't always have the same items in stock. And I really wanted to find some clothes that were just comfortable for work. And it just kept bringing on this idea of no spend year, no spend year. But that's exactly why I chose not to do a no spend year. So if you don't know, because I haven't really said it several times in a video, my husband and I are following Dave Ramsey's plan. We are on baby step number 3, saving for 3 to 6 months of an emergency fund. We paid off our debt. We still haven't done a debt-free screen, which is something I want to do to get him on camera to do, but we just haven't done it. So we are back to purchasing gifts and buying gifts, which is why I got some items for my birthday and is why my husband is getting items for his birthday. So even though I'm not doing a no spend year, we are very thoughtfully putting money into our savings account. But I kind of want to take away and address that issue of guilt. Whether you're a minimalist, you want to be a minimalist, you are working in your finances, or just are a guilty spender, meaning you feel guilt whenever you spend, you don't have to have a no spend year, and there's nothing wrong with a no spend year. It's just something that I keep coming back to, almost like around contentment. Am I content or not? Is it okay to buy these things or not? And another thing for this year is that I want to shop more ethically. So that means cruelty-free, fair trade. And in doing so, that means we do have to purchase a few items that will replace other things. So for instance, we are replacing our dryer sheets with some wool balls. I think one of the things that made me feel better about this spending was that I was purchasing online at a secondhand store instead of a retail store, which kind of puts a stop to 1, items going into our landfills, and 2, it doesn't necessarily negate the sweatshop labor, but is we're purchasing something that someone else already purchased. And then with the wool balls we bought, they are fair trade, and that is also just very important to make sure that people are getting fair wages. And they were also cruelty free, which is a huge bonus as well. I've been trying to be a little bit more thoughtful now that I'm out of college and now that I'm on my own about where I'm spending my money or where I'm voting with my dollar. And now I feel like I'm kind of rambling on a whole different other topic, but that was just another piece of it. Is this something that you guys have thought of? It's something that's just been on my mind in the past few days, and it's made me think and reflect a lot. And I always remember in college coming to the window and just sitting down and reflecting on an item or some idea without a script. So that's kind of what this video is, and just that idea of no spending or feeling guilty when you spend money. I don't know. It's just something a little different. It's something I used to do. It feels very nostalgic and it's kind of nice to talk about. Do you guys feel guilty when you spend money? I'm curious, let me know in the comments down below. I definitely am the free spirit. Between my husband and I, he's the nerd and I'm the free spirit. He loves budgeting and I don't necessarily love budgeting, but then he's also a spender and I'm more of a saver, which is very interesting. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you guys feel guilty when you spend money, or do you know if you're the free spirit or the nerd? That's going to be it for this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this kind of video on this topic. I think I'm really going to like the lighting, hopefully, of this and this new place to film. Make sure you subscribe for more videos, and I will see you next time. Bye. I never thought that I would actually miss my college dorm room. Blah, blah, blah. I never thought that I would actually miss my college dorm room, but I was looking back at some of my older vlogs and I seriously miss when I was just when I was, oh! I never thought I'd actually miss my college dorm room, but I was looking back at some of my vlogs and the heat is on now and you keep interrupting me. This happens like every time I film a video. Do you ever do this? You just like make a mustache out of your hair? I don't really know how people do it with like a beard. Come on, Heat.